Hi ladies, hi gents. I want to share a project with you today, and it's another one of my slightly unusual projects. So let me explain a bit about what you can see here. I'm in a different area because this is quite large. It's 25 inches tall, and I think it was 18. Yeah, 18 across. Okay, so what this is a metal fire screen. If I just scroll down, you can see the feet and then the shape top. So I found this at a car boot sale, and it was like hammered metal, like a coppery colour, and it just caught my eye, and I asked the man how much it was, and he said to me £2, and I thought, oh, I could do something with that. Anyway, my husband's looking at me like I'm nuts. And so I went ahead and bought it, and I actually did my first spray painting. So I gave it a couple of coats of cream spray paint, and I did okay. I've got a little bit up at the top that's up here that's run slightly, but that's the back of it. I didn't want to do too heavy a coat on it because I knew I was going to alter the front of it, and so I'm going to go ahead and turn it round. If you see my legs and feet, sorry, I've got my pyjamas on and my slippers. It's early in the morning, so let me just turn it round. So I went ahead and altered it, and obviously I couldn't use it in front of a fire now that it's altered, so I'm just going to zoom in a bit at the top so you can see in a bit more detail. Okay, excuse me, I've had a little bit of a cough recently and it's just lingering. Okay, so what I did is on the background I used this fabric that I had in my stash, and it's like it's got a leaf design on. So yeah, this is the fabric all in the background. So I covered the whole screen in that fabric first of all. Zoom out a bit. And then I edged all the way around with a tiny lace trim. I mean, it's really a tiny little one, but I do like just how subtle that looks. So I did that all the way around the edges, all the way down, and it is along the bottom also. It does go all the way along. Okay, so the focus for this piece was this fabric panel. Now that was one that I bought that was ready to iron onto fabric, so the image was already on there, so I just had to iron it onto fabric, so I went ahead and did that. And it's got the 3 dress forms, and it's got some script and Paris and roses, and I just love it. And it's got a distressed look, so that was my focal piece. It's about A4 size. If I just put my hand near it, you'll probably get an idea of, you know, how big this piece is. So I hope that I am filming this okay, because obviously it's quite a big piece. Okay, so let me start here and zoom in a little bit that way. Okay, so all the way around the image, what I did is I've got 3 laces there. Hang on. See if I can get a bit closer. So I've got a tiny lace running on the inside of the image. I've then got this lace running on the outside. So there's the tiny lace here that runs all the way around the image. There's then this sort of scalloped lace all the way around the outside, and then in the centre of the two of them I've got this sort of leaf and flower lace just to frame the image. So I hope that made sense. Okay, so if I can turn the camera slightly. Yeah. So up in the left hand corner here I've got a wedding applique which has beads, it's got pearls and sequins on it, and I just love this piece. So that was my focal point there, and I have another piece, hang on, below the flower here as well, coming out below the flower. Okay, so then I've got some like lace swirls here and a small applique flower. I have a beige vintage doily behind the flower, and then I've just got some flower and leaf appliques, and then I've got one of the loom band flowers. That flower's one of the loom band ones. I made some more. Let me just zoom in a bit so you can see it. So that's a loom band flower and then a flower applique in the centre of it. So I'm so thrilled how that turned out. I really am. So that's the top left hand corner. Okay, I just need to readjust the camera so that I can show you the rest. So down the right hand side you'll see I've got another applique running down there. It was quite a large one, so it fitted there perfectly, and I like how it flows down the side. And then, right, at the bottom, let's see if I can. Right, so there's quite a lot down the bottom to go through, so I layered up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 laces along the bottom. So we have this vintage crochet one down here which is stunning. That's the only piece I had of this. I won it on eBay. It was in some vintage bits and pieces that I won, and I absolutely love it, and I thought I've got to use that. I've then got this beautiful lace here that I had in my stash, and then I've got a couple more vintage laces, and then this beautiful one here which I've just popped some flower appliques on, and I just love how that bottom piece looks. And then down in the bottom right hand corner I used another vintage doily. So this is the vintage doily, so it's about, you know, that size. More pieces of applique tucked around, and leaves popping out here, there and everywhere. And then I've used 3 more of the loop flowers. So I've got the floral print fabric one with a small doily in the centre and then a piece of bling, and then I've got 2 using the scrim, which I love. This one's just, I went straight in with a bling piece on the centre of that one, and this one I've got a little crochet centre and then the bling on this one, and I love the texture of those flowers. Let me see if I can zoom in a bit closer so you can see them. So I'm so thrilled how those 3 grouped together, and of course the the floral print fabric ties in beautifully with the image, I think. Because I wanted it to be like sort of vintage, but with the crisp white, if you know what I mean. And I'm just thrilled how it looks. It's like a large fabric, oh gosh, I can't think of the word, large fabric panel, and I just love it. And it also as well, it's so sturdy, and so I can sit it in different places of my room, you know. I just love it. I am running out of space, but you know, when we fall in love with pieces, you know, you just can't, especially at car boot sales, you can't just walk past and leave them there. But I'm so thrilled with that, I really am. So I really hope you like it. So, you know, keep an eye out at car boots for those old fire screens, and, you know, turn them into a piece of, you know, fabric art that you can, you know, display in your room, because I'm just thrilled how that turned out. I do want to show you a little something that I bought on the same day at the car boot. So I'm just going to pop that out the way. I also found, oh, the flowers I bought somewhere else. This table, and it's so shabby, and hang on, the light is shining on it. So it's a 3-tier small table with a handle at the top, and it's like this shabby green with lots of distressing going on. So that's how it was when I bought it, and I just paid a couple of pounds for that, and I just thought it was so unusual. I did actually ask the lady, you know, what would this have been used for originally, and she did actually say to me that it was a smoking table. So like the ashtray would go at the top, and then they would, I think she said pipes, you know, when men smoke pipes, they would have them sat there, and, well, that's what she told me it was. I haven't looked it up to see, you know, exactly what it is, but that's what the lady told me it was. And I just thought it was so unusual, and I just loved how shabby it was already, and had these beautiful flowers that I thought went with it perfectly. I haven't put anything else on it, but I just have them sat on it just now until I decide what I'm going to do with it, or what I'm going to display on it. So yeah, so that's my other piece that I bought that day. So it was quite a good day. Okay, so let me know what you think, and I know, you know, I do these unusual things, but I think it worked. You know, I'm thrilled how the screen turned out. So, you know, if you see a fire screen, certainly think about altering it. Yeah, I'm just really happy how it turned out. Anyway, hopefully I'll be back with another video very soon, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now. Bye.